Guys, welcome back to the vlog. I had a sleep last night that was like, I don't know, I'm questioning if I completely was in a coma, because one minute I was putting my head on the pillow and the next minute it was like 8 hours later. I don't know what miracle that was all about. It's kind of bizarre, right? When you're so used to getting up at some point in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom or whatever, that's just your habit. Then one random night you get like solid sleep. Let me tell you though, sleep, it's restorative. It has a lot of healing benefits. I mean, people want to know everything there is to know about microneedling, filler, all these rejuvenation things, and it's like there's a big elephant in the room. Are you sleeping? Hang here on the counter, do a little tricep dip while I wait for this to set up. So I saw a question on my Instagram Q&A today, which I do every Sunday over on Instagram. Someone was asking about anything to improve steroid atrophy. So topical steroids, if used inappropriately, they can thin they actually can thin the skin. In contrast, you always hear people claiming that retinoids thin the skin. They don't. But topical steroids definitely can. It's called steroid atrophy. It's part of what can lead to stretch marks. One thing that shows promise for, two things that can reverse that as far as topicals, to a certain extent. Retinoids, because they improve collagen production, and lactin, ammonium lactate, lactic acid. Check out my video on how to reverse skin thinning. I give a lot of tips in that video. So the other day when we were shopping together in CVS, I mentioned Eucerin has this new immersive hydration line. And I've been trying out their daily lotion. It's pretty nice for a facial moisturizer, but I thought I would show you guys what it looks like today. Comes out like a white cream. It's an organic, aka chemical sunscreen. Real nice, lightweight texture. No cast. There's no fragrance in this, but the rest of the line does have fragrance. Not too bad. I mean, it's okay, you know, for an everyday moisturizer with sunscreen. It's not water resistant. It's more, you know, just for days when you're mostly indoors, but I mentioned it the other day, so I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. It's a little shiny because I just put it on, but once it, you know, has been on there a bit, that goes away. Cosmetics go on over it just fine. So last night I started reading The Secret Wisdom of the Earth, and I really think I'm gonna like it. It takes place in the Kentucky coal mine. I think I'm gonna like it. So far, so good. Let me know if you've read it. I finished The Four Winds. So I just opened a PR package of some samples Lancome sent me of this UV Expert, and I just put it on the back of my hand about 30 minutes ago. I was really excited because it says it's an aqua gel, and I was like, ooh, maybe it'll be like, you know, a Japanese or Korean sunscreen. The texture was nice, but I mean, you already know what I'm going to complain about, but I really need to complain about it because it's like on a 10 out of 10 of awful. The fragrance is so strong. I'm getting a slight headache already. I don't know why. Like, if you're going to put fragrance in skincare, you need to dial it down, especially if it's for the face. Like, if somebody wants fragrance in their skincare, there's no way they want it that strong. I mean, it's like, keep in mind, these things have to be on your face, up by your eyes. Like, what are these people thinking when they put all that fragrance in there? I don't understand, because the consistency, at least on the back of my hand, I didn't put it on my face. The consistency was really nice. Like, this had potential. SPF 50, I mean, it had potential. I'm sure it's expensive. I'm glad they just sent me this small sample and not like a big bottle. But I'm really appreciative that they sent me the Idol liner. I really like this. If you want to get into doing fancy eyelining, which I'm not the one to be tutoring you on that. Let's be honest. This is a great eyeliner. It's really easy to use and a smooth application, and it does stay on really well. I really love their mascaras. The Lash Idole is like one of my absolute favorites. I'm not wearing it right now. Right now I'm wearing those Winky Lux mascaras I shared with you guys last weekend. Really enjoying those, but I look forward to trying this Monsieur Big from Lancome. I'm sure it will be good. They really excel with mascara. I've been really on a good reading stint. I love reading and books and everything, but I find towards the end of the year it just gets so chaotic with the holidays and my schedule that I kind of fall off of reading as much, but it's really a good escape. I think I mentioned this in yesterday's vlog, but if you missed yesterday's vlog, I watched episode 3 of Expats. Oh my gosh, you guys. This show, I haven't gotten into a show in a while, and this is really good. It has Nicole Kidman in it. This morning I'm drinking my Four Sigmatic that I always enjoy. Recently I ordered a new box of their latte mix. This is really good, the golden latte. It's like turmeric and coconut milk. I love these. It has like mushroom, but it does not taste like mushroom at all. Yeah, it's a really nice turmeric latte. I love having this at night. All right, I am dressed to go run some errands, and I'm wearing this cute little ruffle top from Wally World and the same jeans I had on yesterday. And of course, I'm not gonna wear my slippers, but yeah, I just have it over a little white tank, but it's kind of spring-like weather, but it's sort of moist, so who knows if I'm even dressed appropriately, but that's what I'm wearing. So I came over here to Homegoods because I need to get some, I said this in yesterday's vlog when we were in, where were we? Oh, Walgreens. I need to get some new little notebooks, but I'm over here in the like mugs and stuff. How pretty are these? I don't even drink like espresso. I do my whole, you know, French press coffee, but aren't these pretty? Let's see if it'll focus. They're like a pretty lilac color. They also have these, the little, they sound broken. I didn't do it. These are really pretty. They have a glass straw and a lid. You get a set of 4, $14.99. It's like pink glass. Ooh. These are fun. There's like a lot of lilac glassware here today. These martini glasses. Some pretty glass vases too. Alright, I need to find the little notepads, which is what I came in here for. Whoa, that is a big jar of artichokes. I really like artichokes, so I might be willing to get that, but it looks heavy, so I'll pass. That looks good. Look at these pretty trash cans. They're really pretty. Ooh, this looks handy. I love anything bamboo. It's for shoes, 3-tier. It's nice. How much do they want for that? $40? I'm not finding the little notebooks. Wouldn't you know it, like when I'm not looking for them, they're everywhere. Snow globes for a teacher. I need to get a new shampoo brush because the one I have, the little back fell off, it like came off. I've had it for a couple of years. These are great. You end up using less shampoo. It helps distribute it over the scalp more evenly. There's a silicone scalp massager. Is that for? What's in this cracked heel balm? Tea tree. Tea tree oil. Has some antifungal properties. What is with every foot care product, whether it be a cream or a heel balm, always having to put peppermint? Like, what is that all about? Foaming shower gel, vanilla and mint. That's a nice flavor. Oh my gosh. I bet that's a nice scent combination. Ew, methyl isothiazolinone. Not good. Common allergen. Ooh. Pink rose and oat milk. Hand cream. Homegoods always has like skincare, body care products that you would want to put in like your guest bathroom. You know what I mean? Like to have this for when guests come. Have a fancy British hand wash. This is really pretty though. Lavender, vanilla, and sandalwood. This also has methyl isothiazolinone. And they have Easter stuff out. Just giant bunny coming out of an egg. He's sweet, but I don't know where you would put him. I guess maybe on your front door. Ducky. More Easter stuff. Ooh, this is really pretty. I like that. Oh, does this light up? Okay, I did in fact find some notebooks, but it was quite the scavenger hunt. First, they had most of them actually up by the register. That's the thing with Homegoods. I don't know if you've ever experienced this. It seems as though they have some sort of sixth sense to know what it is that you go in there for, and they like scurry before you get in there and put it up in that section by the register, so you spend more time in the store. I swear, they have some kind of listening tool, and that's part of their strategy. So this pretty notes book was up by the front, and it's actually, you know, it could be used as an agenda because it's got the calendar at the top. This was $4.99, not too bad. And then I found this, and I actually really like writing on blank paper, and it came with some fun stickers. The reason I got this, I had another notebook similar to this, but a different cover, but this one was only $3.99, and I was like, I'm getting this. It comes with stickers, and when I checked out, the gal checking me out was like, ooh, this looks like Lisa Frank. Where did you find that? And I was like, oh, over in the kind of clearance section. So yeah, you got to dig around at Homegoods because they hide stuff, and you never know what you're going to find in there. It's a fun place to shop, to browse, but I did in fact get what I went in there for, so woohoo. So it appears as though Vanicream Antiperspirant is nowhere to be found. I complain about this a lot, but it is really hard to find fragrance-free antiperspirants. One of them that I always recommend is the Vanicream one, but I can't find it. I hope that they're not going to do away with it. Vanicream seems to have an issue with like their supplier. First it was their sunscreen, then it was their SPF lip balm, and now it appears as though they're having an issue with the antiperspirant. The other fragrance-free antiperspirant is by Almay. Love it. It's a gel, but this certain dry one is also fragrance-free and is a really good option if you like a roll-on form, which kind of reminds me of the 80s for some reason. When I was in high school, you know, they made you take a shower after PE. That was always so awkward. Everyone had a roll-on deodorant like this. I feel antiperspirant like this. I feel like that was a really popular thing back once upon a time in a land far, far away. Anyway, yeah, this is a great option. I scored this on the Amazonian, and I've been using it myself and really liking it. But I also wanted to share this with you. It is an antiperspirant lotion for your hands. Hyperhidrosis, excessive sweating of the palms, can be a very debilitating thing to struggle with. It can make doing simple tasks very difficult, and excessive sweat on the palms is a frequent trigger for hand dermatitis, hand eczema. If you deal with the annoying hand eczema called dyshidrosis, where you get those little itchy bubbles on the sides of your fingers, it can really be exacerbated by sweat. So I decided to try this antiperspirant. It again has the aluminum salts, which reduce sweat output, and it's interesting. I've never tried a product like this. It feels kind of gross when you put it on the palms. There's no fragrance in this. It's kind of slimy looking, and it feels like you have some kind of sticky palm at first. I mean, it's not a pleasant sensation at all, but you smear it on. you have a high density of sweat glands on your palms. You could also use this on the soles of your feet if you have really sweaty feet. And then you let it air dry. Once it dries down, that sticky sensation goes away, but it does make your palms feel really dry. I don't have hyperhidrosis. I've been using this and testing it out, I should say, with the gym, because my palms sweat when I'm, on the treadmill, and I've noticed a reduction in that. So I think this is a great option if you are dealing with excessive sweating. You might try this. Now, with any antiperspirant, whether it be this or the Certain Dry, ideally you put it on at night before you go to bed. It really gives the aluminum salt a good opportunity to get down in the sweat gland to block it and help ultimately cut down on sweat output. But yeah, you do want to give this an opportunity to dry. This one has dried down quite a bit. You can see it kind of leaves like this chalky residue, and it makes your palms look really dry. But if you have excessive sweating, it's definitely worth it. Like especially if you do stuff with your hands and you find that it's making grip strength a problem, stuff is slipping, this is effective. So here's what it looks like once it dries. Looks like I didn't get it this finger, but you get the drift. And this is what it looks like, still damp. Well, guys, I'm gonna spare you the details. You already know what just happened. Based on last week's commentary, I feel like I need to explain. I can't help it. I can't help myself. I just got out of the shower. Gotta give a backstory. Otherwise, you may just think I popped out of a bottle like a genie looking like this. I got a skincare empty here. The La Roche-Posay Lipicare AP Plus M Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream, intended to replenish with up to 48 hours hydration. Suitable for babies and adults. You can use it on the face, the body. Great if you have atopic dermatitis. Except the packaging is not. Because when you have atopic dermatitis, you need to be moisturizing from head to toe. Well, you may not need to, okay? It depends on how things are going for you. A mainstay of eczema management, preventing flares, is all about consistent moisturizing. And as soon as you things will clear up, you start slacking, it'll rear its head again. Okay, so moisturize after bathing. Okay, when you're in the shower, the water, it helps to slough off any crusts, because atopic dermatitis in the acute and subacute stages, you get this crusty stuff on there. Sloughs that off, hydrates up the stratum corneum, and then you step out, pat dry, but the SC is hydrated, then you slather it on, okay? It's gonna help with barrier recovery. The thing about this pump, I whined about this last weekend, but it bears re-mentioning, is that you push down, takes forever for it to come back up. So you get a pump, and there's not anything left in there. It's not like a big generous dollop. I'm always whining that, like, body washes, they put out too much, but it puts out like a little moisturizer nugget. Okay, so you're sitting here waiting for this thing to pop back up. It's a pain. Go with the tube packaging if you can find it in this product. The pump, they need to make this more rapid release, in my opinion. But especially since it's going after the atopic dermatitis crowd, okay? Because they've got to use a lot of this. It can't be sitting here waiting all day for this wimpy thing to release. This is not inexpensive though, you know what I mean? Like, there are more budget-friendly options out there, because like I said, when you have atopic dermatitis, moisturizing is a mainstay, and you'll buzz through this really fast. I mean, I have. So keep that in mind. Like, you don't need an expensive moisturizer. Research studies have proven that, okay? They've actually looked at the efficacy of like moisturizers by price, and patients with atopic dermatitis, for the purposes of controlling and preventing, minimizing flare severity, it does not need to be expensive. And this is a drugstore brand, but it's on the pricier end. Check out my video on affordable skincare for dry skin. I've got a great fragrance-free body moisturizer in there. Well, I'll spill the beans. It's the one from the Up and Up brand. It's like you know, just shy of $4. Or you can go big with the name brand Vaseline. It has the same one. It's a Vaseline Advanced Repair, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, those are great options for moisturizers for eczema that are inexpensive, because times are getting expensive. Like, if you have to sit there and be like, can I afford yogurt this week or my moisturizer? I mean, this is a reality for a lot of people. I finished it. I don't know why I put it back there. I'm putting it in the I'm done bin. But it didn't take me very long to go through that, so you already know. Where's the Briogeo on it? Oh, in here. My little carousel. I have a little, like, Lazy Susan in there for hair care products. This is a really good thing to put on your lips before you go to bed too, because like if you happen to drool a little bit in your sleep, you've got that petroleum jelly around your mouth to protect your skin from your own saliva, which is very irritating to the skin. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this vlog up here. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for making it to the end. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.